It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Sadler's Brewery and it's a can of their Peaky Blinders Lager, coming in at 4.1% ABV in a 330 milliliter can. This is probably an original picture here of the actual Peaky Blinders, which is really cool. Without further ado, let's get this can out into a glass and see what we get. Brewing in the Black Country since 1861. Wow. I picked this one up in Home Bargains. It was quite cheap. It was about 75p, something like that. Really cheap. Affordable lager. I wonder, you know, you just got to wonder at this point what it's going to be like. But we got a 2 to 3 finger white head. Look at the carbonation. Look at that lovely streaming carbonation making its way up the glass there. Good clarity to the beer. Very clear looking lager. With that much carbonation, it's stopping the head dissipate as quick as it wants to. Shall we get the, oh yeah, straw coloured lager. Let's get the aroma. It smells okay. Yeah, it smells pretty good. It smells like, I'm trying to work out what style of lager they've gone for here. It smells a little bit like a Kolsch. A bit of sweetness in there. Crisp kind of crisp malts and a little kind of lemon aroma on the back end. Let's dive in. Cheers everyone. Yeah, it's like a Kolsch style lager. Nice kind of fair amount of bitterness coming through, but it's balanced. It's balanced. It's quite a sweet lager. Sweetness, bitterness, nice balance to it. Carbonation pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth. I mean, for the price, to be able to pick up a beer, I mean, I'm not sure if it's still in Home Bargains. I picked it up a month or so ago. Carbonation hisses and fizzes and pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth. There's a bit of caramel flavour coming through. Sweet, yeah, sweet caramel flavours coming through, but it's interesting. It's interesting in that it's really unoffensive. I'm just wondering why it's ended up in Home Bargains. Historically, Home Bargains is a place where the owners of the company, Home Bargains, they bulk buy. They buy a massive load of, like, I always remember back in the year 2006, there used to be this fantastic kind of soup company that it was almost like they sold the big bowls of mighty. It wasn't Mighty Soup by Heinz, but it was like an artisan soup that you used to be able to buy in Morrison's, and the company went bust, and Home Bargains literally bought all of their stock. Where this soup used to be about £2, £2.50 for it, but it was a really good soup. It then went into Home Bargains and it was like 90p a tub. So I bought a lot of that and I really enjoyed that. But then again, it's gone forever. So when you see like a Peaky Blinder lager in there, you wonder why Sadler's have had to sell a lot of their stock to Home Bargains. Did they produce too much of this? Did they think that it was going to be like the next big beer and it was going to kind of go viral around the UK because Peaky Blinders is a popular TV program? I don't know. Perhaps that's my thinking anyway, is that they've just produced too much of it. They thought they were going to sell a lot of it and they've had to sell it off to Home Bargains, which it kind of takes the shine off it a little bit. I'm always in Home Bargains. I've got no problem with going into Home Bargains. I actually love the place because you do pick up all sorts of hidden gems like this. But at the same time, yeah, it just takes the shine off of the beer a little bit, because the original idea of trying to make it kind of a viral lager, you know, the brewery must have been thinking, we've got one here. We've got something really interesting. We're gonna go big with this one, and it never quite happened. So that's a shame. That's a shame. There's no off flavours in the beer. It's unoffensive. It's drinkable. It's refreshing. I can buy myself 6 to 8 cans of this and enjoy it no problem on a Sunday afternoon. What do they say about the beer then? A crisp, refreshing pale lager that balances the soft, smooth bitterness of British hops with the uplifting pine and citrus notes of American Cascade. The malt's a lager malt, caramel. Yeah, there's a bit of caramel in there. You do definitely get that kind of caramel flavour, as I was talking about earlier on. The hops are First Goldings, Challenger and Cascade. Paired it with creamy pasta, pork, chicken and spicy food. Yeah, I mean, let's rate it. Cheap as chips, lager, available in Home Bargains. Unfortunately, that's probably where the beer's going to be remembered. It's a 7 out of 10. It's a 7 out of 10. I'd say the reason why I'm giving it a 7 out of 10 is the caramel. I don't think the caramel needs to be in there. I don't think you need to be tasting caramel flavours in your lager. I'm just wondering why they decided to put that in. That takes it over into being maybe like an ale style beer when you start adding caramel. Pilsner malt you want. Put some Pilsner malt in there, Sadlers. Come on, get it done. 7 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Put your comments in the comments box. Please subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.